Wow, the Golden Tanuki. Only the best games of 2016 are good enough to win that, baby. This award will go to the game that represents excellence, successfulness, and fertility, assumably in the gaming industry. And this isn't just going to be games that came out this year. No. This is going to include all games that I played in 2016. And there's going to be 7 games. Let's just establish that right now. Now, let's find out who gets the Golden Tanuki. Alright, let's kick this list off with Mega Man 10. I played this game on the PS4 sometime in the late summer. Mega Man 10, honestly, was very forgettable for me. The day that I got it was the day that I beat it, and it was the last day that I would ever play it ever again. I know this game came out in 2010, but this 2016 was the first time I played this. Yeah, a lot of these early games on the list are just gonna be like mostly games that I just like I picked up and I didn't play too much except for the day that I actually got the game or played the game. I don't play that many games, so that's why Mega Man 10 is very low on this list. It is a fun game, honestly, but it's there are better Mega Man games that have come out years before this game came out. But yeah, I recommend it if you like platformers or Mega Man games. Next game up to bat is Metroid Zero Mission for the Game Boy Advance. I played this one for about, I don't know, like a month, much longer than Mega Man 10. And this is pretty good for a Metroid game. The only Metroid game that I've completed previously to Zero Mission was Super Metroid, and I was getting flashbacks to that game, and that game was pretty good. I would still rather play Super Metroid over Zero Mission, but you know, this game was good for what it was. It's a nice exploration type game, and yeah, I mean, I still didn't beat it. I streamed it a bit for a while, and never actually beat it on stream, but maybe I'll get back to it in 2017. Yeah, I think I got all the way to Mother Brain, which is what I assume is the end, like the final boss, and she was kind of hard, so I think I put the game down after that. But yeah, Zero Mission is number 6. Next up is Legend of Zelda for the NES. This was the first installment of the Legend of Zelda series, and I didn't pick this game up until recently, as of my LP, and I played that game so extensively. Like I memorized so much about that game, and that game is lots of fun if you know what you're doing and you know where to go. And since I do, I probably have a lot more fun than most other people would, seeing as it's a very archaic game and very non-linear, very exploration heavy. But lots of fun when you know what you're doing. I know a lot of the games on this list are probably not that great of games, but you know, this is just you know, what defined 2016 for me. So moving on to a very well-known JRPG, which this is where the good games start coming on the list. Kingdom Hearts for the PS2. Yes, I played this game quite a lot this year, and I still haven't beaten it. I got through like 4 of the Disney stories before you know, having to put it down to go back to school. But Kingdom Hearts, oh man, this game. I know a lot of people like, or a lot of people that I know, don't really like get the idea of like Final Fantasy crossover Disney type game, but you know, I think it's fairly interesting. Like it's a pretty neat idea, and I've been hearing so much about this game, and I haven't really like picked up any game from the series up until this year. And I get it. It's really cool. I love Disney, and I mean, I don't really play that many RPGs. I've been coming to realize that. But Kingdom Hearts has maintained my interest, and probably would have beaten the game by now had it not been for other priorities. But Kingdom Hearts is a very interesting game, and I can't wait to beat it. I know the story of it's a pretty archaic. Hearing it from other Kingdom Hearts fans, but maybe I'll soon understand why it is so archaic as it is. And the combat system is very great. It's an action RPG, so not turn-based. So that I really like that very much. That's probably why I don't like RPGs that much, because they're turn-based. But Kingdom Hearts, it's what made up a lot of 2016 for me, but doesn't quite get the golden Tanuki. Now, I know this probably shouldn't count on the list, because 2015 was probably what made this game up more for me, but I guess it could sort of count. The Plague Knight DLC in Shovel Knight. Yeah, I had to put this one on the list because I played this game. This is probably one of the second game that I played the most out of this year. This game's just so good. I can't not recommend it for anyone. I mean, for people who like platformers or just fairly simple NES type retro stories, like just trying to save the damsel in distress type story. But it's Plague Knight. This gameplay in this game changed up the formula so much, it might as well be a new game all on its own. But it's not. So this is probably a cop out. But Plague Knight, the Plague Knight DLC and Shovel Knight makes it in the top 3 for this list. And we're moving on. Okay, so this is a game that I did not. It came out November of last year, but I didn't play this game until summer of 2016. It is Undertale. And Undertale's a pretty interesting game for me, because my favorite game of all time, Earthbound, is what inspired a lot of what makes Undertale. And I love this game, even though I only beat one side of the story for it thus far, the genocide run. But if you have not played Undertale, you probably should. It's a pretty good story, and don't look up any spoilers at this point. Like it's been on sale for so many times this past year. It's fairly cheap. It's probably still cheap as of now. I mean, even not on sales, it's only $10. But yeah, Undertale's so good, and I know it has like a fairly weird fan base, and probably one might say toxic, but I don't mind. I don't let that get in the way of my enjoyment of the game. And in so many of the con that I went to in this past summer, PortCon, there were so many people dressed up as the characters in the story. There's so many Sans and Papyruses and Toriels. It was pretty cool to see the fan base live in person, and how much passion that they have for the game, that they would make such good costumes for it. But Yeah, Undertale. Undertale, you should, everyone should get it. Everyone. No, not everyone. I did talk to someone recently that said that they saw gameplay of Undertale and thought it was boring, but, you know, that don't mind that one person. Anywho, that was number 2 on the Game of the Year Sudden Skye edition. And for number 1... Game of the Year Sudden Skye Edition, the game that gets the Golden Tanuki, that would be Splatoon for the Wii U. Yes, Splatoon. Oh man, I didn't get this game until Christmas of last year. This game is the game that I have clocked in the most hours in by far than any game of this list. I looked on my my Wii U, like the thing where it tells you how many hours you get in a game. Over 150 hours in this game. And I still haven't leveled up my my Squid Girl to her highest level. I think I'm still in the 30s, but yes, Splatoon, wow. Pretty much defines 2016 for me. I played this game so much in my dorm and at home and at friends' houses, and man, I don't know. It's something about this game that it's like it is honey and I am its fly, and I'm glued to it for all of 2016. I haven't been playing it that much as of late, but this, God, man, Splatoon really got me hooked, man. And before even getting it, I always like joked about it with my friends about how I was gonna get Splatoon, like, because they hated the idea of like being a squid and being a kid for some reason, which was an idea that appealed very much to me. I mean, you'd be a squid, I'd be a kid, we'd be out. But Splatoon, so much time wasted in this game, and I don't regret a single one of those hours. Oh man. But yeah, that was the list. Splatoon gets the Golden Tanuki. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a good good Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. I hope you have a good year. 2016 was fairly on and off for me, but hey, we're moving on to the new year. New year, new squid, new kid, new year. Okay, I'm done with this video. Happy holidays, everyone, and I hope 2017 bears many more games that we can put on lists and then judge the games upon the lists without even playing it. Yeah, okay, see you guys later.